Now, as regular Wycombe High TV viewers will know, at the start of the current season, 3 Wycombe High students were recruited by Wycombe Wanderers Football Club to produce weekly match highlights video reports for their 3 women's teams. Their professional appointment came about because of their work right here on Wycombe High TV. Well, on Tuesday, Amani, Dea and Mariam were invited along to Adams Park as VIP guests for the Blues game against Burton Albion, where they worked alongside the club's media team and got to interview some of the players after the match.
Well, news of the achievements of Amani, Dea and Mariam has obviously spread far and wide, so much so that this week Lucy Ford, co-founder of the new national organisation Her Game 2, set up earlier this year to campaign for more equality in football, asked to meet our 3 pro reporters via Zoom. Here's what happened.
Lucy, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me on, and I've heard already about your great work that you're doing. Congratulations yesterday of being reporters at Wycombe Wanderers. It was really, really great to watch your video. We were really, really pleased to see what you've already been doing.
Thank you. So why did you start up Her Game 2?
Yeah, so Her Game 2 was founded in May of this year. One of my good friends, Kaz, she had received a lot of online abuse for commenting on a scoreline of another team. And yeah, it was really, really, really horrible to see what happened to her. It was just, like anyone would do, they were just, commenting on a scoreline. A team lost quite heavily. And yeah, the tweet got a lot of retweets and likes, and then people were starting being mean, obviously both sexist comments, such as, oh, you shouldn't have a football opinion because you're a girl. Things like go back to the kitchen, which is completely unfair. And, totally wrong to say that in this day and age, but also saying things about the way that she looks, which is not right at all.
And what do you think the biggest issues are in the game regarding inequality?
I would definitely say the biggest issues are just really around education and acceptance. For a long time it's kind of said it was a man's game, and as people are aware, the women's game was actually banned for 50 years by the FA. A 100-year anniversary was actually just this weekend. And because of that, the games obviously suffered being behind, and then people not treating it as it should, thinking, they're not very good. They're not very good as the men, but it's because, they haven't had the opportunities. And it's also, I think some people are just afraid and think that women are going to take over the game, which is not the case at all.
Thank you. And how do girls get involved in your campaign today?
So we are on social media. So we're on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram at Her Game 2. And we also have a hashtag as well, which is Her Game 2. We'll also have a website as well, which is hergame2.co.uk, where we've got obviously a link to the reporting system that we've set up. So if there are any instances at grounds that clubs that we're not partnered with, people can report it that way. But also we have linked to merchandise as well through a company called Hope and Glory, and the money of that actually goes back into grassroots clubs, grassroots female clubs, sorry, I should say, as we're really, really keen on supporting them because they don't have the funding available, and we really want young girls to get involved in watching football, playing football, whatever aspect of football they want to be involved in. And yeah, to any kind of young girl out there who wants to get involved in football in whatever capacity, I would just say keep going, whether it's you're coming up to using social media, just keep putting yourself out there. keep doing what you're doing, and just definitely try to ignore the comments, because in the end of the day, it's just people who are jealous, and no one should have a go at people for doing what they want to do or enjoying what they want to.
Thank you so much, Lucy, for sharing with us.
Thank you.
No, not a problem, and thank you very much for speaking with me today.
Thank you.
Wycombe High students doing their bit to champion women in football. Definitely #WicHighProud.